Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. It's so cool. They just ran right across the yard. That is the coolest thing. What is up, little buddies? Oh my goodness. That is so cool. Hey everyone, Dominic the Primetime Treasure Hunter here. It's Sunday. I wound up skipping the flea market. I don't often do that, but it just didn't make sense to go there today for various reasons. One is the time that the estate sale was starting and just the distance between the estate sale and the flea market. Plus, the flea market's been pretty spotty lately, if you remember some of the last couple times over there. So I had a bunch of packages to get out and everything, but I'm number 12 on the list for the estate sale, so let's get over there. I should be able to get over there just in time for the start. Okay, here we are, long line of cars as usual. I'm going to sneak over here and get a spot, so that'll leave enough room for this person to get out. And perfect. Let's get out, walk to the house. We've just got about 5 minutes. So it was an intense scene. There were 93 people in line. People were racing down the stairs. Soon as I got down the stairs, I grabbed that really fast. It's the Fluke tester. Wait till I tell you about that. All right, this is Future Dom here. I just wanted to tell you and show you a few things about this item that I did not get a chance to do at the beginning of the sale because it was just too busy, crazy, and hectic. So I just grabbed it and moved on because even if this didn't work, it would still have value as parts. That's because the brand that makes this multimeter, Fluke, is top of the line. Some of these Fluke devices could go for many hundreds of dollars, close to $1,000 or more in terms of completed sold prices. On a regular basis, you will see them go for many hundreds of dollars. The value is going to depend on the bells and whistles that it comes with. It's going to depend on whether it's new or used, if it has the leads or not. As you can see here, we have the leads. Does it have the manual? Does it have the box? What's the condition of the box? So all these things are going to factor into it. But obviously, one of the most important things to know is if it works. Now, it did not work at the actual sale. But all I had to do is, and I'll show you this in a minute, you just pop off that yellow part, which this here, all this is a protective covering, kind of like you would have for your phone, so that if it drops, that it doesn't break. And so it's a nice thick material here to protect it. And for this one, all you have to do is slide it like this, and you can see that it does work. Now, the leads here, they just go into the bottom here according to color. So you've got a black lead here that's going to go into the black slot and a red lead that's going to go into the red slot. So I'm just going to slide this off. And basically, when you press the lead down onto certain things, it's going to measure different components of electricity like current, voltage, and resistance. Now, I wanted to show you this because, you know, if you're totally new to this and you got this for the first time, you might be worried, am I going to break it or something? How do I get the batteries in here? You know, it could be a little bit confusing. So all you got to do is just pop this right off. It's very easy. And you'll see on the back that there are 4 screws. And all you have to do is unscrew them. That's it. You could see mine are still a little bit elevated because I'm going to take the batteries out after I list it. So that's it. That's really all there is to it. Just slide the 9-volt in and you're all set. So this is what it looks like when you pop the unit open to put the battery inside of it. As you can see, it's a nice clean unit. This is a great type of picture to include in a listing. A lot of people leave pictures like this out, but it's great to put in there because if you want to convince somebody to spend between $100 and $200 on an item, if you could show them clean internals like this, including a non-corroded set of battery leads, well, that's going to increase the chance you're going to be able to make that sale and help separate you from others. So I'll be including that picture as well. Now, in terms of value for this particular model, you normally don't see the push button ones. This one dates back to 1991, I think. So a lot of them have like a little dial that you turn, but this particular one right now, there's actually only one of that actual model is on eBay for $125, but just this and the protective covering, no leads, no box, and no manual, and it has 19 watchers. So given that I have all of these other things, I'm gonna try $200 best offer. So always be on the lookout for Fluke. Okay, well, you can't sell guns, obviously, on eBay, but you can sell gun cleaning kits, and this is vintage, still in the box. The comps for this one is right around 30 bucks or so, so pick that one up. And this just goes to show how it's good to just diversify, even if it's not something you're really into, or it just looks kind of boring. Like, it's hard to get real excited about a sump pump, right? But it's only $15. And this one comps out right around 80 bucks or so. Original retail price $99.99. So I picked that one up. That one truly looked like it had never been open. This one was open, but peeked inside, looked good. Comp for around 60. So I knew the value I was going to get overall. So remember, look at your whole day as a lot. And so this is starting off things in the box here. You can see it's already filling up. And I did very well today with shoes. So these are Wonderlight shoes. And what I'm doing is just checking the quality of the leather, and I'm looking at the soles. Those are things that are very important. You need to make sure that there's not a lot of damage there because it's going to really hurt the value. So those look good. Most of these shoes I'm showing you here, and these are Florsheim shoes, by the way. Most of these comp for right around 50 bucks, some a little more, some a little less. Florsheim's a great brand. You normally don't even have to comp them, but you could see all these cracks here in the leather, possibly from just, I don't know, just age and drying out, and just very unsightly though. And I don't even want to take the time to try to repair something like that if it even can be repaired. So now, on the other hand, you could see these look very good. So I picked up another pair of the Wonderlights. The slippers here, I picked these up because they're hush puppies. They have a nice plaid inlay, and they look new as far as I could tell. I mean, look underneath. The not even any evidence of wear on the bottom of those. And those comped for around 30. So slippers for 30, but the shoes, like I said, were somewhere around 50 bucks on average. Those would be another pair right there of some shoes with some of the cracking in it. So it seems like the burgundy ones, by the way, cracked more. I don't know if there's a reason for that. If anyone knows, put it in the comments. These have a little bit of scratching on it, but I figured, overall, these were pretty good. People like loafers. They like the brand Bass. They comp well. So, and the size was perfect too. All these were a size 10, so it's a nice common size. And so I picked these up too. Don't mind the dust. That's something very easy to just wipe off. And so those go in the box as well. Then right to the left here, you can see I've got vintage Adidas here in the box. These look like golf shoes. Now there's a little bit of grass on the bottom, but that's easily just sprayed right off. You could see the top of the shoes and the sides there, they look new. So they were very lightly used. Again, a size 10. And then this here is another great brand, the Green Joys. Yeah. So these are a little bit more than 50. So these comp at around 60 bucks. So they don't even really look used. I can't even see any significant evidence of use. If so, it was very light. So with the box, pick that up. Then we've got some towels here. These look like golf towels. We've got one from Scotland. And then this one here is from an equipment company. It's Ostad's. So I just picked both of those up. They didn't even really factor into the price in any significant way. Wait till you see what I got all these shoes for. It's crazy. So are we having fun yet? Yes, I was having a ball down there. I was having a blast. And this is one of the most fun things because I love doing this type of stuff. I love finding things like this that are screwed in and just taking them right out. And you can do that. A lot of people don't realize that. You have to remember too,
I've even got the estate sale dealers right nearby watching me do this. Estate sale workers on the other side. Pop them right off. There you go. Required a little bit of elbow grease, but those should go for somewhere between 35 and maybe even $50 given the condition, because they're in excellent condition. This goes to show the importance of testing. Now, unlike the Fluke tester where I would just get that no matter what, this is a little different. This would be a $4 investment, which is not a lot, but I had to grab the I'm Too Sexy tape to test it. And you can see here that it's not really working that well. It's not rewinding great. It's not playing well. The radio is fine, but you've got to check out whether or not the tape player is working, because if that's not working, you're not going to be able to get any good value out of it. No one's really going to want it without that working. So this saved me a little investment here. If this worked, it would have been like a $40+ piece, but I just decided to leave it there. Big thumbs down. Then I went over upstairs to a closet area and couldn't believe it. I found more shoes in there in the box. So I grabbed all these Wonderlights in the box. I grabbed these George slip-ons, which look new. So now this is the size of my box. Look at these. I've got Skechers as well. A whole bunch of pairs of those. So I just couldn't believe it. There's just all this stuff in there. I'll show you this. Look at this. This is how big. I was just piling stuff on top. So I brought everything up front. I got a new box, went upstairs, found this. This is a great little plaque. I actually have it listed already for $9.99 in my store. Reminded me of Daisy. So if anyone's interested in that, it's free shipping. It's just a really cool piece. Comes from the 1960s. I thought it was adorable and would go great in a nursery. This would be great for a tennis player. It is vintage. This is Gary Patterson. I found a Gary Patterson piece. If you go back, this is 1976, by the way. It's framed and it's wired. If you go back to my beer collectors video, I found a Gary Patterson there too. So packed all this up.
Oh my goodness, folks, that was intense. Got tons of stuff, as you could see here. The shoes only cost $2 a piece that were in the box. Here you could see right there, so there's 7 boxes of shoes, $14 charged for that. The sump pumps were $30. There were some loose shoes, so 4 pairs of those, including the slippers, $1 a piece. Everything else, including the Fluke tester, was listed as miscellaneous for $5, leading to a total price of $53. I'm gonna make that back just with the license plates, so everything else will just be profit. So this is just an amazing deal, and it's why I love going to estate sales in my area. Okay, so this is what things looked like 90 minutes after the sale, after I left. Look at it. It's still intense, and you could see the house that I picked at right there. There were 93 people in the line, so being number 12 really helped. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. It's so cool. They just ran right across the yard. That is the coolest thing. What is up, little buddies? Oh my goodness. That is so cool. All right, well, it looks like the deer are okay. There's another little close-up of the house, but we're gonna get back to Primetime Treasure headquarters. I see Daisy peeking through. I see Daisy peekaboo. Oh gosh. Hey Daisy. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? You look like you just got up from a beauty nap. You're a big star on the channel now. Where are you going, camera shy? All right, everyone, so let's wrap up by talking about this Fluke tester one more time, since it's the theme of the video. I already have this in my eBay store for $200. It's been up for a few hours, and I already have 3 watchers on it. So that's a great sign. This is definitely going to sell for somewhere between $100 and $200, hopefully closer to the $200 mark. Time will tell. I'll follow up with you and let you know what happened with it. Now, while it's literally a fluke in terms of the brand name, is it also literally a fluke in terms of it being a lucky fluke type of find? Well, my feeling on that is that it's really a combination of luck and also experience and strategy. So let me break that down for you a little bit. In terms of the luck part, did I know that this Fluke tester was going to be here? Did I have any advanced knowledge that it was there from the photos? Did I magnify anything to figure out and know that it was going to be exactly in that spot that I went to? Absolutely not. Did not know at all. What I did know is that the basement area tends to have the best stuff. I always tell you that. So if there's a house with a basement in it, unless you know something else, that there's something else better, head to that basement first. So I did that. And the other people there know that too. That's why they're all running down the basement stairs before me and behind me. So also from the advertisement, it did actually mention that it was a full basement and there was going to be a wide array of, really interesting items down there. So that just piqued my interest even more and made me want to go down there and check things out. So now, in terms of another luck factor, when I went down those stairs, there were two people that got there ahead of me standing there by the tools. You didn't see them in the video, but they were there. So there was one guy directly in front of me, and he just was standing there, and he just looking around like this saying, I can't see. I can't see. Now, it wasn't that dark, but for some reason, he just couldn't see stuff. Well, I could see, and that's why I just grabbed that box right off the wall. You saw that real fast, just boom, just grabbed it, took it right away. Now, there was another guy over to the left, and he was just grabbing some stuff, but there were no Fluke testers over there. I saw what he grabbed, so it was luck that I just happened to be in that spot. But I go down, I do the Primetime Treasure Hunter scan, I'm looking for certain things. What am I looking for when I hit up tools? I am always looking for a Fluke tester. If you go on my Facebook group, the Facebook Reselling Resource Center, do a search for Fluke tester. You will see in August of 2018, August 1st to be exact, I posted a be on the lookout item of the day for Fluke testers. Ever since that day, I have not found one until today. It's always something I'm looking for, though, because I know it resells at a great price. So that's what I mean in terms of part of the experience, is that you have to be able to know based on your research, based on, things you sourced in the past, just based on your knowledge. What are things that are the high price brands that are gonna resell for a high amount? And so I always know when I'm going by tools to look for Fluke. So when I just scan real quick and I see it, that's what helps me and influences me to grab it really fast. And that's, I'm saying that with tools, but there's other examples of that with any other classification of items that you want to name. Now, one last point, go back to my prior video. Remember I said there were 93 people in line. What number was I? I was number 12. That gave me a significant advantage of being able to grab this piece. How did I get number 12? Well, that's the last video. You have to go back to that one and you'll see I actually went the day before to get onto the estate sale sign-up list. I could promise you, if I came into that house in the second wave, they only let 25 people in at a time, and there's a big wait to get in after that, especially now with COVID. There's just no way that still would have been standing there. There's too many experienced dealers there that know all about Fluke testers. It would have been gone lickety split. I literally was the first person to see it, and that's what helped. So that's the hard work component. So it's a mixture of things. It's a combination of luck, it's hard work, and it's experience. So if you make a great find like that or something, and someone just wants to dismiss it as, oh, that was just some lucky fluke find or something like that, don't pay attention to that stuff. There's always going to be people out there try to tear you down when you have success, and just acknowledge, yeah, there is a lucky component to some of this stuff, but again, there's also other things that go into it. It's not so simple. It's not so black and white. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, enjoyed the tips. I appreciate all of your comments and everything, and leave a comment or question down below. That's always important. It gives the video some traction. I appreciate how many people are coming to watch the videos lately, and I'm glad that they're helping out so many people. So anyway, I'm going to wrap things up for today. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I still have 50% of people watching my channel who are not subscribers. So please, it doesn't take long. Just hit the subscribe button, and it really helps the channel out in terms of getting the videos out to more people. Also, make sure you hit the bell icon up top for notifications, because a lot of people are telling me, oh my goodness, I forgot I missed your live show. And if you have your notification on, you're not going to miss it. It's going to let you know. And you don't want to miss this Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm having another Cha-Ching-a-thon, which is where you as the viewers get to make money in the actual live chat by making sales, competing against other viewers. It's a really cool, fun event. I've done several of them in the past. This will be the fourth one. Lots of people made lots of sales, including one person, Josh, who made 9 straight sales in the event. So come by, watch, check it out, compete, and come to my Facebook group again, Facebook Reselling Resource Center, to see all the rules about this next one that's coming up. So anyway, I'm going to wrap things up. I'll see you back in the next video, everyone. Take care.